Hello and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Wade, and today I'm starting up a brand new series where I'm going to be going over upcoming games that you are not going to want to miss. For today's video, we're going to be going over 12 cozy games that are coming out in May 2023. Now, as of the time of the recording of this video, we're a little bit into May already, so some of these games have already released. I'm definitely going to be going over those, but we'll have plenty that are still yet to release, so stay tuned. Now, the first game that we're going to be going over today is one of the games that I have been most excited for this month. It is called The Witch of Fern Island, and it's an adventure-based life sim that released into early access on May 1st on Steam, Epic Games, and GOG. Switch, PlayStation, or Xbox, don't worry, you won't be left out. You'll just have to wait a little longer. They're planning on the full release of the game to happen around Q1 of 2024. The story surrounds the main character Avril, who's an aspiring witch who washes up on the shores one day of Fern Islands. Not only is this game absolutely gorgeous, but there is so much that you'll be able to do. Fly on your broomstick, brew potions, gardening, building friendships with the NPCs are just a few of the things. Are any of you out there fans of cozy combat? Well, this game is the one for you. The next one on our list is Ravenlok. It is a combat-based RPG adventure game with a cubic voxel art style. It releases on May 4th for Epic Games and Xbox. In this game, you'll be able to play as the main character named Ravenlok, who stumbles upon a magical mirror one day, but gets pulled into a whimsical realm that's reminiscent of Wonderland. So any of you fans of Alice in Wonderland out there, you might want to grab this one. Although I'm not a big fan of combat-based games myself, I just had to include this one on the list because the visuals are absolutely stunning. The next one on our list is Dreamy Trail. It's an exploration-based adventure with some puzzle elements and some walking simulator vibes to it. The gameplay surrounds finding items that'll progress the story and unlock new areas. It released on May 5th on Steam and only costs $2 USD, so if you're looking for an inexpensive, potentially shorter cozy game, this may be the one for you. Next up is Panorama. It is a city-building puzzle simulation game that released on May 9th on Steam. The game has these procedurally generated map tiles that you can place wherever you'd like to build your own custom world. Each of these tiles gives you a certain amount of points that can then be used to create new types of buildings and architecture. Oh, and did I mention you can also pet the animals? Are any of you mobile game fans out there? This is the first mobile game on our list, and it is called Grandma Green. Grandma Green is a cozy gardening game that released on iOS and Android on May 11th. You get to play as Grandma, who is starting a new life in Hickory Hollow, and you'll be able to garden, meet the townsfolk, and decorate your garden. One of the most important things to note about this game is that it is free to download and play, so definitely go and check it out today. I've already downloaded it on my phone, and it is super comfy cozy. Where are my horse girls and my horse boys at? Because I've got a game for you. This one is the Ranch of Rivershine by Cozy Bee Games. Now, you may be familiar with this developer because of some of their previous games, including Lemon Cake, Capybara Spa, Alchemy Story, and Bunny Park, which are also cozy games in their own right. The Ranch of Rivershine is a simulation-based game that released on May 12th, and it's all about taking care of horses, raising them, competing in competitions, and did I mention that this game does include character customization, which is a big perk for me with games. Now, the next one on our list is Planet of Lana, which is a little different from some of the other games on this list because it does potentially contain some heavier topics and scary moments for some players, but I just had to include it on this list because of the gorgeous art style that was a little reminiscent for me for House Moving Castle. If you're familiar with the games Limbo or Outside, I feel like Planet of Lana might be their much more vibrant cousin. Planet of Lana is a sci-fi based puzzle platformer that's releasing to Switch as well as current and previous Xbox consoles on May 23rd. This next one on our list has a not so cozy name, but I had to include it on our list anyway. It is called Above Snakes, and it's going to be a survival-based crafting game that releases to Steam on May 25th. Kind of similar to Panorama, which was listed earlier in this video, you'll be able to build your own world section by section in Above Snakes, but you'll also be able to build houses, do farming and fishing, which I know a lot of us love in our cozy games. Ready for a tearjerker? This next one is Hello Goodboy. Hello Goodboy is going to be an exploration-based adventure game set to release also on May 25th for Steam, Epic Games, and Switch. In the game, you'll get to play as Aiko and his dog Coco, who are traversing the afterlife. In Hello Goodboy, you'll have to solve mysteries and meet new characters. It really seems like the type of game with potentially multiple endings, because it seems like the decisions in the game will affect the story and the other characters. One game that I absolutely love and definitely recommend to anybody who hasn't played it is Spiritfarer. It is a beautiful game that also has to do with the afterlife, so I'm very interested to see how Hello Goodboy will compare to that game. Next up on our list is Marlon's mystery, The Dark Side of Crime, because what's more cozy than a murder mystery? Marlon's Mystery is a hidden object game that's coming out on, you guessed it, May 25th for Steam and Switch. You'll get to play as Detective Abby Marlon, who's trying to track down a woman named Eleanor, who's suspected of murder. I'm a sucker for detective and mystery-based games, so I'm quite excited to check this one out. Moving on, we have The Shape of Things, which is an atmospheric puzzle game coming out on Steam, Switch, and Xbox on May 26th. This game is the epitome of cozy casual, where you'll be able to work on 3D puzzles in beautifully designed spaces. This game has no timers, no stress. It really is a play at your own pace kind of game. And last up, but certainly not least, this is another one of the games on this list that I have been most excited for. It is called Everdream Valley. Everdream Valley is a farming sim where during the day you'll spend time working on your farm and exploring the valley, but at nighttime things take a twist because you'll be able to transform into various animals around the valley that have different abilities that can affect your farm. This one's coming to Steam, Epic Games, GOG, Switch, and PlayStation on May 30th. And with that wraps up our list for today. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did like it and would like to see more videos like this, be sure to leave a comment down below and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss more. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I really hope that you enjoyed this one, and I want to save these last few moments to say some special thank yous to my Tier 2 and Tier 3 YouTube members and Twitch subscribers, Vicarious Nick, Good Morning Dreamer, Mr. Dad, Alva Leonis 82, Miss Shenanigans 95, and CC is Lost. If you'd like to be included on the shoutouts at the end of each video, make sure to check out my YouTube members or Twitch subscribers page where you can join in on the action as well. I really appreciate you supporting the channel. Thanks so much, and see you in the next one.